Step 3. Listen, read, and watch. Teachers at school always driving to you how necessary reading and listening are. I agree, but not in the way I was taught in school. Gone are the boring textbooks. Old-fashioned type recorders are extinct. Thanks to the modern technology, learning has become 10 more times more enjoyable. Um, 10 times more enjoyable, yes. We watch movies, listen to music, I read every day. We do this to relax and have fun. Best parts about step 3 is you don't have to change your routine, just adapt it a little. Making this tiny change will greatly speed up your language learning and is highly effective way to achieve fluency. Listen. This is essential. It is important to train your ears. Understanding is really important when it comes to communicating. We can get a good grasp of language on paper, but when it comes to a conversation, if we haven't heard the words out loud, it's going to be a very one-sided conversation. The pronunciation of words can really vary from language to language. With accents and silent letters, listening will greatly help you to overcome this difficulty. Here's a few options to help you on your way. The first one, songs. If you don't know or have any 8 tracks, it's really useful. Thousands of playlists waiting for a listen. In search bar, choose your language, and if you have a preference, a genre, and simply press play. If you're struggling to understand, you can always have a look for the lyrics online. You will be singing along in no time. Great for vocabulary and pronunciation. The second one, radio. We can find almost every radio station online these days. Whatever your tastes whatever your taste, there is something for you. The station focused on culture, politics, history, music, etc. are all available. Try a few until you find your favorite. Just Google French online radio, for example, and you'll be amazed by the quantity of options. This will really help you adapt to different speeds, accents, and slang. Thirdly, audiobooks. An easy way to learn, depending on your level, you can either listen to a book, you can, already, or push yourself a little further with a new book. I loved listening to Harry Potter, my all-time favorite books in French. Enjoyed the great names and translations of spells. It was like reading it again for the first time. Highly recommendable to any HP fans. Read. When reading an article, a chapter, for the first time, don't be disheartened if it is difficult. Read again and note some of the words that repeatedly pose a problem. Translate these words. The more frequently you read, the smaller the list will become. Remember, avoid translating every word. Yes? Don't get bogged down a dictionary with a dictionary. The less you look up, the better. Sounds bizarre, but your mind can and will work it out itself as long as you have the keywords. Push yourself. Newspapers and magazines, and now all online. Whether your passion, fashion, cars, traveling, etc., there is something that will tickle your fancy. With so much info on the web, it can be overwhelming. I would recommend Nosphere, a tool designed to make your reading experience easier, more enjoyable, and more effective. Choose your language, add your passions, and bam! Articles generated for you. Reading will show you how to conjugate verbs, sentence structures, and will increase your vocabulary enormously. Watch. Some of the best French students I ever taught attributed their fluency to TV shows, YouTube, and films. Their words, not mine. A great way to learn is by watching a series that you know and love in other language. It is a little frustrating when the lips don't move at the same time. However, given your knowledge of the characters and storylines, and you are one step ahead. Watching Games of Thrones in Spanish has been an enjoyable challenge. I don't feel like I am learning, which is great, just watching one of my favorite shows. Don't feel the need to concentrate deeply. Relax. Let the words wash over you and enjoy. Success story. David Colombian, CEO and founder of Newsphere. I decided to move to France when I was 20. In 3 months, I had to learn the basics of the language in order to apply for a master's degree. The only French I knew was "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?" Given that I didn't have the time nor the money for French classes, I borrowed some French textbooks, found some good French rock music, one French TV channel, and put myself to work. I woke up every day at 4:30 a.m., did some reading and showered singing some of the catchy songs I was learning, much delayed of my flatmate. During the 3 kilometers walk to work, every day I revised conjugations and challenged myself to name in French all the objects around me. At night, I watched French movies on TV, understanding nothing at first, and I was happy. I was happy to see that day by day it go a lot easier. After 3 months of hard work and discipline, I passed the exams and I got accepted at University in Lyon. All the effort paid off. Learning French has changed my life. Now I have created my own company in Paris, and on my way to make a mark in the universe. Goals and dreams are achievable. We can learn and do anything if we are passionate and dedicated. My main advice: be disciplined, start now. All these options can be easily incorporated into daily life. Whilst showering in the morning during the commute, at the gym, doing the hovering 10 minutes there, 10 minutes here, and there do make a difference. With a mix of reading, listening, and watching, fluency is within reach.